Win money for drafting top LCS teams at alphadraft.com.
How to play that opening.
And remember to keep spamming your votes on Twitter by sending hashtag CST win or hashtag WFX win. We'll update the poll throughout the game. And
Taylor is going to proc his Raptor thing, just walk right back into a counter game.
Oh, shorter ace. No mana on Mash. This could be a great turnaround. All the focus is going on to Gleave, and he's going to be able to kite it out. What a perfect read by shorter ace to stay towards the bottom side of the map.
Yeah. Winterfox.
And again,
what?
No way. He's got a tracking beacon right now on Impaler.
Whoa,
flares! Oh, go what? What? No!
Well, dives because of that stun and her ability to dash around the minions. Now, flares.
Slice.
No flash.
That's it. Slice can't dice. Oh! He still had dice time, and they almost gave him his escape. Nice play, though. They knew they had the damage in the gap.
Yeah, so one of the things you'll see from really experienced Renekton players is they use their slice when their lane opponent is right next to them.
Right.
So you're barely scratching the champion model. They don't actually have to be on the other side of you. But he does get the dice charge off of it and saves it for the Cataclysm gank. Meanwhile, his team tries to get the dragon in exchange for his life.
Oh, right of the arcane! Right to the face of shorter ace. 4-1 now. 9.5 minutes. Dragon does damage.
Yeah, doing a good job playing safer now. He knows he is the target.
Oh, they are going to go. He throws on Dominus, but it's not going to be enough. Taking about 3 shots there. Chris able to get the upper hand with Impaler once again.
Vision.
Oh. He has to throw it on Dominus, so that means he's going to stay for the fight. Chris should be able to heal up through this once Transcend comes up. Flares making sure he gets his bar back as well. From that Dominus being on it will charge up every so often, and now the fight's going down towards Dragon. Teleports are up for Flares. He's going to almost win the fight, so he may be able to come down and help on this one, but the team is backing off. Coast is able to get the advantage here, and they're going to be able to take Dragon number 1.
Yeah, Pobelter goes down, and I think it's going to be number 2 for them. Stack that. Oh no, Tristana was the one with the first one.
Winterfox going to back. Maybe an Infinity Edge finally finished up here for Tristana, sitting on 1,600 gold, so that will be shorter ace getting caught out. The Cataclysm goes down, but Sheep's the one to get it.
For Coast, and it should be an easy turret.
Finding a Janna roaming is not always the one you can kill. A lot of aggression just to save the turret, but they might lose their lives and the turret on this. The Buster shot comes out for the quick reset. Alltech says King Me jumps back out on this one, and he will be able to start hitting some shots from the outside. Only a level 10 Tristana, however. Not very long range on that draw bead passive. Alltech taking more shots as they clean up one more. Jez is getting a snipe out that he was looking.
They really are looking for that pick. They want to split up this team. They want to try and split push. Try and keep the map spread out. But Coast, another dragon.
Oh, they're communicating, but not on the same page right now.
Oh. Few lands.
Trying to get a fight for themselves. Coast actually walked back into this one. I don't think it's exactly what they wanted. Now they have a nice kite back. It's now on their terms. A little messy there for a second. Mashme picks up the kill. Chris finally comes down from the top lane here. Remember, no teleports have been used. Flares is down, so he can't approach the fight again. And Alltech is forced to rocket jump away. Nice little snipe there by Mash. Now finalizing the kill though. Oh, gets himself out. He tries to back in the middle of the map, and he really is baiting the rest of Winterfox in for more kills. A double kill now for Chris, and Coast cleaned up the map. Pretty much playing a ring around the rope, so not looking good for Winterfox.
Chris is massive right now. He's got 6 more kills to his name.
Right onto Gleave. That's going to be the disengage Tsunami already going out, so it means they can get into where they need the flash. Will he Zanya's? He doesn't get a chance to Zanya's on this one. They obliterate Jez's. He's out for 40 seconds. This is how big Chris is, but blown back over the wall. Alltech gets 1 more second to breathe on this one. Flair is trying to provide him with the Iron Lung, giving them body block. Alltech now to turn around, kite the fight. Mashme's doing damage, but it's a shorter ace, and the little tank that he has kept him alive for the time being. Coast still comes up.
Out though, Flares is at full life.
Dominus is halfway through its cooldown, so he's going in with just regular abilities. Alltech knows he's going to be too close and has to jump out. He gets the speed up from Gleave passive. Baron is going to be down to at least 600 HP. That's going to Impaler. Almost no chance for the 50-50 steal without another smite. And that means they are going to be... Get that, Redfred.
I feel really bad about it. All right, Dragon traded here over for Winterfox, though. At least they get a consolation prize. Hope them, because they don't have the regeneration.
Whoa!
Okay.
That was actually pretty sweet. Both of them flying in different directions.
Here it is.
2 kills coming in for Altec. Can he get the reset one more time? Pobelter's going to dodge out on the stun from Jez's. They got to be careful.
Also had an early lead. They had a gold lead when the game ended and they lost. Here we go, though. They've got to catch on
baby.
Glebe.
That's sushi for dinner. Glebe goes down. That's a quick kill coming in for Mash. That wasn't even half a second they needed. First inhibitor turret, eyes on the inhibitor. This should be a back out here. You see the wards going down so they know what their exits can be and what options they have. Jez is just one. LeBlanc over the wall. Oh, he found one! Who's gonna get kicked? Stunned way too quick. Jez knew it. Knew they could get in. Maybe if they waited for a wave that he could sit in, but when he was the only one, it was a dead one. They are going to be backing out of this. It actually thought Coast was going to go harder on that, but they are being very methodical about this. They're not letting themselves get caught out in these hard-fought situations. This is going to be another turret because of that patience being a virtue, and they are going to be able to get flares as well. One of the tanks going down does not spell good things when they're already inside your base.
All right, 2 inhibitors down. Complete control here for Coast. Baron is back up, so we'll see how cautious they are. This is a fairly risk-averse team. Neutral objectives, and then return for the final blow.
Dragon Trace going over to Coast. Obviously no contest. Right configuration.
Got him. Good thing they spent so much time getting him the right mouse.
Glebe takes about 50% of his HP through the middle of his bar there. That's going to be a dead Nami. Glebe goes down first once again. He did use most of his spells to assist the team, but for not, they're still chasing down, and Coast looks like they could possibly end the game here. Flares was pushing in the bottom lane. They have vision of that, so Jez's, the rest of the team, very happy to keep going. And they're right over the gate, and Pillars in the base.
Yeah. They've got the keys to that gate. They've got the password. Tank and double turret.
Keys to the city at this point.
All right, so congratulations to Team Coast.
Yeah.
They do make up for yesterday. Clean win. Fairly clean win. They had a couple hiccups.
Something they had to patch up. The whole team seemed to be a little discombobulated after that, and it's good to see that they, as we said before, could put it to the wayside. They didn't let it weigh on their mind. Flares is doing his damnedest right now to sneeze on the entire team.
They're taking
It looks like they're going to be able to hit it.
Die.
Wait a minute. That's going to be the Nexus. It's the Nexus. They're going to get it. They don't have enough power to stop them. That's going to be just about 38 minutes. Actually, 38 on the clock. Coast comes up with a win here on day 2.
They killed Chris at the very end, the last second.
I know. I tried not to look at it.
His
An
death spree is
unfortunate
over.
turn of events. Chris does perish for the first time, but it was during a victory, so you got to take the good with the bad, Kobe.
Rest in pepperonis, my
Rest
friend.
in pepperonis, indeed. One hell of a game, though. Yesterday on Gnar, today on Aurelia. Obviously, the champion pool we see to top lane, but we'll have to see what he has next if people are going to ban those two out against him. He's definitely a huge factor on Coast with the rest of the team. Jez is also, we saw the right of the Arcane a lot of times from the Fog of War off the side of the map. We didn't see him much until the mid to end game, but he had such an impact on the control of the map, controlling the lane, and stopping Pobelter from really his normal and regular roam that controls an entire game.
Yeah, I really did like Jez's play this game, and it's not the flashy play that you get from assassin mid laners. It's the play that you get from people who play a lot of Xerath. People who get that poke damage down, landing full combos on the jungler. You know, you chunk out a jungler and send him back to base enough times, he's going to be under-leveled. He's going to be starving for gold. And then they also were able to pick up objectives off of a couple of moves that he was able to make. Impaler as well, both those European imports performing really well. So good pickups, both of those guys for Team Coast. And the subs as well. Shout out to Shorter Ace and the rest of the guys that subbed in. Very fun time they've had in the North American LCS. Great game yesterday.
Played great, great mentality, smiles on and off of the stage. And they really showed so well yesterday, and we saw a little bit of that today as well. But then it's what comes down to it when you know they're not a full team is the reorganization.